In this lesson, you will learn how to show possession in Igbo without apostrophe as you do in English. In the lesson I posted earlier on punctuations in Igbo language, I mentioned that apostrophe in Igbo language is not used in the same way that it is used in English. So in written Igbo, we use apostrophe for na, and only when na is a preposition preceding a word that begins with a vowel. So for example, my father is at home. In Igbo, we say nnam no n'ụlọ. At home, at is the preposition here. In Igbo, na is the preposition. So at home is n'ụlọ. Ụlọ is home. And here, ụlọ begins with a vowel. So we don't write our preposition na in full. We write n apostrophe ụlọ. So this is the only time we use apostrophe in written Igbo. So the question is, how do we represent the words that are written with apostrophe in English? How do we represent those in Igbo? So in English, apostrophe is used to show possession. That one thing belongs to another or something belongs to someone. Apostrophe is also used to show contraction in English. Now, before we go into possession with apostrophe, let's look at some possessive pronouns or possession with pronouns. So for example, we have my house. My house is olom. So olo is house. Then is my. Their house, oloha. Your house, ologe. Your house, that's plural your, more than one person, is ulo uno. Ulo uno. Its house is uloya. Now for the topic of the day, possession using apostrophe in English. So as you can see, we have John's house. That's John apostrophe S house. The way to show that in Igbo is just the same as what we saw earlier, which is the possessive pronouns. So you simply say Ulo John. John's house, Ulo John. My house, Ulom. Alright, so this is how you represent the apostrophe in English in Igbo. So you say Ulom, Ulo John. John's house, Ulo John. Emeka's house, Ulo Emeka. My father's house, Ulo Nnam. Ulo is house. Ulonna is father's house. Then my father is Nnam. My father's house is Ulonnam. My friend's house, Ulo Enyim. Teacher's house, Ulo Onye Nkuzi. Teacher is Onye Nkuzi. So teacher's house, Ulo Onye Nkuzi. If it's my teacher's house, then it's Ulo Onye Nkuzi M. Ulo Onye Nkuzi M with the M at the end. Teacher's house, that's plural teachers, more than one teacher. Teacher's house is Ulo Nde Nkuzi. Ulo Nde Nkuzi. So this is how we represent the apostrophe, since we don't use apostrophe in Igbo language the same way we use it in English. Like I mentioned earlier, in English, apostrophe is used to indicate contraction. We don't have that in Igbo language. We have assimilation and elision in Igbo language. For contraction in English, for instance, we have it is me. That is obum in Igbo. Obum. The contraction in English will be is me. That's it apostrophe s, me. It's me. That is the contraction. We don't have contraction in Igbo. So in Igbo, we still write obum, but for assimilation and elision, we say that's in spoken. In conversation, we can say but we don't write it that way. We write it in full. We write obum, even though we can say for it is me. Here we have, in English, we have I do not know. In Igbo is amagem. The contraction in English is I don't know. I don't know. There's don't and the apostrophe T. I don't know. In Igbo, there's no contraction, so we still write amagem. But in conversation, there's assimilation and elision that makes us say amam, like imonyembo or imonyem here. Do you know who did this? You say amam. So, but we don't write it that way. We only say it. When we want to write, we write the full amagem.